Alright, so today we are going to be looking at how to make a rage beat, but I know what you're saying. You've already done a couple videos on rage beats, Seth. Why? Why make a third? I take your argument and I raise you an argument. What if this is a different type of rage beat? So this is gonna be more of like a vibey rage beat. It's not gonna be like any dark nonsense or I don't know. This has a different vibe to it, and I didn't intend for it to be this way. I intended to just make a rage beat, but this is like a video game-esque, just vibey, kind of upbeat, kind of happier sounding rage beat. So that's what we're gonna do today. It's good. It's a little different than the other rage beat tutorials, but also like I'm gonna make more beats or videos on rage beats because I like rage beats and they're fun to make. So. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into the video and let's see what happens. Now, I did just get out of the shower. I got some freshly steeped peppermint tea in a Pink Floyd mug, so you know that we're peaking today. Hopefully you'll see what I mean whenever I play this melody. I'm just gonna play this section, that way it has all the elements. I don't want to play the whole arrangements like I did last video because that took forever. Yeah, so here's what the melody sounds like, and then we'll break it down just per usual. Yeah, hopefully now you see what I mean. It's kind of like a video game-esque, just kind of vibe, and I don't know, I'm kind of messing with it. So yeah, let's start breaking this down. First thing we got is in Serum. I went to the Lancelot Serum presets bank. I don't know where I got most of these. I've just had these in here for a long time, but it's Unison 7 under the chords, and I put this pattern down. And I like how there's spaces in here. It kind of like, I did that because like, it'll be like, kind of like breathing. It's hard to explain, but it's like a little pause adds like a literal, like it feels like the beat is, or the melody is like breathing in a sense. Yeah, no effects on it. Just straight raw. Next, we got this lead from Serum. It is from the Shadow Holiday Community Kit Serum preset. Shout out Shadow, man. Shout out Shadow, man. Hope you're doing good, dude. This is the Zoom lead from Everest Did This. Shout out Everest as well. I don't know who you are, but I like this lead. Anyways, here's this pattern that I laid down. Super solid. I like that pattern a lot. And on that lead, actually, I didn't do anything with that either. Going in raw again. I can't wink. Next, we got this little video game sound that I made somehow. It's a one shot I have. Yeah, it's pretty much just like a video game sound. But yeah, I have this pattern to play in the verse and kind of build up into the pre-chorus. Now, I do think we might end up having to mess with this a bit more, but we'll see. We'll just play it by ear. And that's not what it normally sounds like. That's what it normally sounds like. I just put Destructor, Lo-Fi, like Bit Crush on it with these settings, and then I play with the EQ right here as well. Next is another lead from Serum. This is the Starburst lead from Shark Boy Stash Kit. This is one of my favorite leads of all time for little ARPs and stuff like this, little motifs and ARPs for the people that know the lingo. But yeah, here's what that sounds like. And then that just repeats over and over again. Yeah, like a little motif kind of thing going on right here. I usually, like making rage beats, I usually have like a little catchy top line that's repetitive to kind of tie everything together. And on that, I actually didn't do any effects either. Man, these sounds are just going crazy. Now, next we got these chords, and this is actually an omnisphere. It says something else in the pattern. This is omnisphere, and it is the Ebo droplets, and it's just a simplified version of the chords with the third brought up. I can demonstrate the third brought up. It's just a simplified version of the chords with the third brought up. You know what I mean? Like I said. So here's what that sounds like. And yeah, it is just a texture ARP thing to also tie everything together. And on that I have offbeat variants and shaper box and Fruity Convolver pink preset per usual with the dry knob turned up and the wet knob down a little bit, along with this EQ right here. Now, next we have just a little texture from DX7V called Sysex Import Error. Here's what that sounds like. It's literally just glitchy textures. I think it sounds cool. It gives it more like an analog, like electronic, like glitchy feel. And then I played with the EQ here, and that's about it. And last but not least, we got this crazy little bass line that I put in with Sabertooth bass from the Elixir Serum Bank by Young Gubin. Shout out Young Gubin. And here is what it sounds like. I kind of wanted to spaz a bit on the bass. I think it sounds cool. But yeah, now what we're doing is gonna add the drums now. So what I'm actually gonna do is go ahead and mute the bass and let's just get started with the drums. I have no idea how I want to go about doing this other than I want the Dolby spins and the hook, because this is the best spins ever. The Dolby spins and the hook, and then hacks. Or maybe it could be the Grinch, which is the same thing, apparently. It's okay. We'll use that one. But we'll switch them off in the verse. Kind of like bounce back, like Metro did with that. Peppermint tea is about to hit, bro. Hopefully it's not hot. Jesus. Next, I'm going to get one of my go-to snares, at least for now, the broke snare. Such a godsend of a snare. It's so good. And then let's just get some basic hi-hats, and we'll just start establishing a bit of a bounce here. Actually, I like the first one I clicked on. Who would have knew? I'm thinking simple with the hi-hats and maybe just add some like counter snares and like claps and stuff. I'm gonna try something new to get a bounce, right? I'm just gonna isolate the drums, right? I'm gonna just isolate them and work that way. Now, I am gonna go ahead and want to get a pattern for the 808, I guess, because a big part of the bounce. Big part of the bounce. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll work on that in a minute. Wait. Sure. Why not? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch this open hat because it's bothering me. Maybe make the open hat shorter. Add a little bit of a release to make it feel more natural. Now we hit him with the extraordinary 808 pattern. Boom, boom, boom. I want it to be boom, boom, boom. There it is. We can do that. I don't want it to be too complicated. I like the bounce though. The bounce is cool. I'm not usually one to make like crazy bounces like that, but you know what? I was feeling a little frisky today. You know? Less complicated at first. Kind of cut this end out to highlight the little video game thing. That's cool. Look at that genius beat arrangement. If only there was a video that showed you how to arrange your beats like a god. Now let's make a little intro. I think if we swap these out like that. That's way better. Might be doing a little bit too much with the percussion, but I don't care. I already told you I was getting frisky today. Now, that's the beat right there. That's it. I'm too intimidated to do a freestyle, to be frank. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you did enjoy and you did catch a vibe from this vibey little video game vibe beat, be sure to like, comment, subscribe even, if you dare, if you must. Yeah, be sure to follow my Instagram. Link to that plus all of my other socials and merch and more is in the description below. I got a couple things that I'm working on. Maybe a little list of products like that I personally use. Like maybe you're wondering what monitors I have. Maybe you're wondering what interface I use. I'm gatekeeping that right now. But if I make a little list, let me know if that's something you guys might be interested in. Though is like a little list of all equipment that I use or have used or just recommend in general, in case you don't know where to start or what to upgrade to or what to downgrade to, if that's what you're into. But yeah, let me know if that's something you're interested in. I was thinking about doing that for a while, setting up like an Amazon like listing. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm just gonna let this beat play out and I'll catch you guys in the next one.